Hey everyone, as you can see, it's a very hot day. So why am I showing you the temperature gauge? Because this old unit, this is not the weather wall that's been in the previous videos. It's not even the replacement unit. This is another unit because the other one had a compressor failure. But as you can see by the suction line, I reckon she's pretty happy. See all the water hanging off that? Plenty of cold gas getting to that compressor. If I hold my hand on the head of that compressor, it's actually cool to the touch. If I go down lower, she's just like comfortably warm, especially if I get away from that discharge line. Man, that discharge line is absolutely red hot. Like that's a discharge line. It comes around the back of the compressor, comes out here, goes to the reversing valve. Man, I'll tell you what, like this is actually hurts to touch. The liquid line is barely warm at all. I can't get to the return bends, but they're in there. This has a split row condenser coil. So basically for 1980, this thing is really far ahead of its time. So these, it's actually a split row condenser coil. So I've actually replaced the bottom because the original panel was quite rusted out. These build up silt and stuff and people don't clean them out. So if you take the bottom off, you can access the split row. You can actually clean between the coils because there's two coils that are screwed together basically. So where the coils come together, I can't show it in the video without the unit being pulled apart, but basically there's screws, basically the front plates that secure all of the pipes, they're screwed together. So you clean all the crap out, and you can't clean it even if you take this fan out, right? You think, oh yeah, it's pretty clean, I've hosed it well, but if you take the bottom off, you'd be surprised how much crap comes out from between those rows of condenser coil. It almost makes a case for putting something like a like fly wire over the front here just to stop some of the crap getting in there. But yeah, this compressor's very happy. It has a really nice sound. This bad boy is a reciprocating compressor. So it's I'm not sure what model it is. Here we go. For those playing along at home, Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. I just put my hand on the discharge line, so that's why the camera got shaky. GH460VC. So there's the details. Not that you can see them because of the stupid label. Yeah, it's a reciprocating compressor. So she's a real bad compressor. That one's just badass. I mean, this is when Australia made quality stuff. As you can see, made in Japan. So this is a Mitsubishi industrial refrigerant compressor. And very generous coating of paint. You can see all the runs in the case. The modern ones may have a prettier paint job without the runs, but no, modern compressors are junk. And as you can see, that suction line, you couldn't get much wetter than that. So yeah, I might also just shoot a quick video of the compartment and show you guys some of the modifications I've done. I wasn't going to do that, but I'll upload these as part 1 and part 2. This is just an overview of the unit. I do have spare bits for it, including almost a brand new, well, I'm showing you the outside, but indoor blower motor. So the service valves, a lot of fridgies say, oh, this has been worked on. No, it hasn't. I know it's got these pinch-off lines to charge it, but these are absolutely original because I've owned about 3 of these units and they all have this exact setup. Don't ask me why. 1980, it must have been just faster to charge them using these lines, but they still wanted to give you access to the unit so you could work on it and service it, which I think is absolutely wonderful. That's obviously the incoming cable. So she's running a real industrial Clipsal rotary isolator, like a $80 part, but she's over-spec'd. It's overdone. We've got bottom entry as it should. It's actually all sealed with silicone the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, let's have a look at the gear compartment.